Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Trespasser. In the last episode, we were travelling through the eluvians, and it seems we found some kind of elven valley that once belonged to Fenharel, the god of misfortune and trickery, except he's claiming that he wasn't any kind of god. He claimed that he was as mortal as the men and women who followed him. This was some kind of retreat for elven slaves that he was freeing. It's all very interesting stuff. Now, before we travel further in, I want to explore this area. Also, you're preventing me from saving. What are you? I presume you're attacking some howler outside, in which case, stop being a dick. Stop being a dick. Yeah, nothing over there. Now, the fact that there's purple fire up here would indicate that there is something hidden, something guarded. Guard up. And quickly... Aha! Sigil of Philandaris. This was not worth it. Oh well. Not all of them are. Ah, you're fine, Aenor. You're fine. And anything over here, just in case? Okay, no. What is up here? Well, this would look familiar.
That's Fenharel, removing Dalish Valasleen. Solus said they were used to mark slaves.
I like that. Because if you don't get that cutscene, then there's no way for the Inquisitor to know that. So instead they'll be like, oh, why? Don't the Valasleen mean a Dalish is, or an elf rather, is an adult? What does this mean? Oh, I like that. I like that the game remembers that Aenor romanced Solus and saw that cutscene. The Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. So that is our clue. And the wolf is pointing at that one, I believe. There we go.
What's this?
It's a secret tunnel. And this is now mine. Arrowwood, thank you. Let's just swing that. There we go. Okay, let's head on down. What have we got? The lifting of the Valasleen. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Fenharel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valasleen are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evenoris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evenoris, posing as gods.
Elven mages who hoarded power and slaves? One could see parallels to Tevinter's magisters.
Indeed you could. Indeed you could. I'm not gonna lie, this DLC is one of the major reasons why I always portrayed Aenor as not being an elfy elf. Because the Inquisitor accepts this so freely and so readily. Like, this is a wall. We're getting this information from a wall. Who's to say it's not a bunch of bullshit? This could all be lies, but the Inquisitor just believes it, you know, without any kind of question. I spoke about my Mahariel in the last episode. If she were here, she'd absolutely be saying this is all lies, this is all bullshit. She would not be there calmly being like, oh, so the slaves fought back against the evil Aenors, huh? She'd be there going, this is a load of rubbish. Load of rubbish. None of this is real. Whee! Okay, what do we have? Thank you. Oh, another sigil. Boo! I want more rings. I need more rings. For Sarah and Vivienne. And Varric, buddy, where are you? Take that. There we go. Hello? Oh, hello. You're right, big boy. Also, look at all of this treasure. Look at all of it. Oh, I'm not gonna forget about you, my pretty. And then, hello. You're right. And one of these, if you please. And spinny spin. Oh God, I love this music. I love this music. I think that was Trespassers, or one of Trespasser's greatest strengths, in my opinion. The soundtrack for this DLC is phenomenal. On me. Keep at it. Got up. Grab him. Okay, there we go. Who's left? Oh, just you. There we go. Alrighty then.
Let's look for anything that explains why the Qunari came here before we go.
Well, we have some orders. Plan of attack. This letter is written in both Qunari and the Common Tongue. I have read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halam Sharal. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There is a map of the crossroads at the bottom, with an arrow from the Elven Ruins eluvian to the eluvian that leads to the Winter Palace.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the eluvians connect to Halam Sharal.
A staging ground for an invasion?
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
Some sort of infiltration. What are all of these barrels? So many barrels stationed by the eluvian. I'm sure they're not at all important. I'm sure. Notes regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second sconce from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the queue. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paws will open. There is an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Cerebas examine it for magic when time comes. They're so cautious about magic. So cautious. But again, it fits. Their entire civilization is based upon this fear of magic. So of course they'd be like, don't touch it. We need a Cerebas to check.
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
You have a different breakfast room for every season.
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week. When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
It really is. It really is. You need your house to have decent levels of storage. Let's see, what else do we have in here? A yoink. An unknown agent. This gore-splattered letter was written in both Qunlat and the Common Tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses. Masked and cloaked, a mage used magic to awaken spirits and turned them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place, fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead, spirits keep attacking, engagement not The rest of this letter is illegible. The blood is still wet.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an eluvian. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
A mage? They must have fought their way out, then let the spirits finish off the Qunari.
2 parties then. The Qunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
I wonder who that could be.
We have to warn people about the Qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Indeed we must, however there is still more to explore. There is always more to explore, and I must explore it.
It's been too long since we've traveled together. I've missed it.
Aw, you missed me.
I said I missed it. Ugh.
Varric, are you saying that you are an it, sir? Sir, you're so much more than an it. You're Varric, you're lovely. And a yoink. I don't know why I'm collecting all of this stuff. I mean, it's useless at this stage, but... Hey, we can see how rich Aenor is by the end of this DLC. That's fun. Okay, and that just leads to this room. Okay, got it. That's where we came from, and... Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Okay, you're not anything. Okay. So we could go through that eluvian, or I could explore this island. And I do want to explore this island because there is stuff here. There is very, very important stuff here. And I'm not going to miss out on it. Okay, no, that's not how to get out. There we go. I know, she's clearly just all of this information that she's having to take in on top of the stress about her grandfather. Clearly it's too much. She's getting lost. We've got some silverite, but we don't really need it. That is a sheer drop. I'll come back to that. If I remember correctly, there's actually a golden howler running around out here. Again, we could kill it, but why would we? That's the question. It's an animal that is sacred to Aenor's people. Why would she kill? Right there. Hello, friendo. Hi. Oh, aren't you lovely? You are so lovely. Yes, you are. Hello. You have nothing to fear from me, though. Aenor is not about to kill, you know, a creature that is beloved by her people. Anything around here? I don't believe there should be. Now then, I want to say... God, it's been ages since I played this DLC. And I do want to try and get everything. I have in my head that there are only 2 things. 2 kind of special things on this island. Gotten this Felondaris growing. That's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Also, running around does give us an opportunity to build up more focus. Could be over there. I have in my head there's one thing down on this side, and then the other thing is something we can actually explode, but not just yet. Yeah, that. Aha! Right there. Right there. Where? Right, aha! Charred note. A note torn from a larger page. The paper is charred at the edges. Struck the tower. A great sizzling bolt out of a blue sky. Afterward, spirits emerged from a statue of a wolf, as if the lightning woke them, and they appeared to be looking for someone. The only word I understood was Fenharel. They did not see me, but beware, for they attack any guards who... How odd. Yeah, it looks like this guy was trying to get away, but he wasn't quick enough. Sad times for him. So yeah, if you want to get everything in this DLC, do remember to come down that way. Do remember to grab that letter, because it may not seem like much, but it is very important. This place is lovely. This place is lovely. If it weren't for all of the spirits, you know, attacking people, this would be a really nice place to, you know, have a picnic or something. Go fishing. Yeah, no, we can't. We can't climb up here. It'd be pointless to try. Come on. Easy, Aenor. Try not to fall in the water, because you will drown. You can't swim. You know it, I know it. The Inquisitor cannot swim. Hello, Halla, friend. Hello. I'm glad the Qunari haven't been murdering the Halla. That would be terrible. That would be a terrible thing to see. Just deceased Halla corpses. Just littering the ground. No thank you. No thank you there. What is that noise? What is that? That sounds like a plane. 1 second. No, it's not. It is coming from in-game. For a minute then I was like, is that a really close plane? I do live under a flight path, so you get planes flying overhead all the time. No, that is coming from the game. What is that? That's weird. I don't like it. Also, oh, that's very nice. This person was clearly enjoying themselves. They've got a... I presume that's like a telescope. Yeah, Yeah, again, just... I'm gonna show you this now. We can't actually do anything here. But just remember this. Remember this for later on in the game. You will want to come back here. Oh, more people who tried to flee, probably. Maybe they went back for their little picnic and got ambushed or got drawn into the fighting. Oh dear. Oh dear, so much death. Flipping heck. And it seems like the Qunari were living here pretty peacefully. The spirits weren't bothering them. Or they maybe weren't even present. This unknown intruder. Okay, I'll go the long way around. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. But as I was saying, yeah, it was this unknown intruder who set the spirits off. I wonder who that could be. There are so many people it could be. I am at a loss for words. Okay, you go on ahead, little Halla. Are you leading me out? Are you leading me to safety? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Halla Guide. I shall remember you. Okay, there we go. That is this island explored. Let's go. Let's go update Liliana on what's going on. God, this is... a tragedy always... it never strikes at, like, a decent time. We've got the Exalted Council. Aenor's upset about her grandfather, and now the Qunari. Like, flipping out. The world couldn't just chill out for once, could it? What's that quote from The Incredibles? I feel like the maid if you could keep it clean for 10 minutes. That is how Aenor feels. That really is how she feels. Now then. Is everyone with me? Is everyone here? Okay, yep, good stuff. Come on, people. And we are here at the first tower. How convenient.
undead Qunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Qunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using eluvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
Oh, he tries. He tries, bless him. Ooh. She didn't, though. She had no hopes for the Council. Here's the thing, this is... I picked the second option before because it was rather snippy. It wasn't necessarily humorous. I can guarantee this is gonna be humorous. Aenor... Like, she's tired. She's tired and she has a bit of an attitude. She's not jovial. Which kind of leaves me with this. Maybe, again, the tiredness. Just, we'll track them down, we'll get it done. Come on.
The Qunari can't hide forever. They're inside those eluvians, somewhere.
We must ensure that the Qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
I know you can do this. We can use the... Can we use the Qunari? It's necessary. I'm sorry. Ooh. I feel like it's between these. Because again, this implies a like, oh, I care about the Inquisition continuing. I really care about this. And Aenor doesn't. She's doing what she's been told. She doesn't necessarily care about what's going on. And this is finding, like, oh, can we use the Qunari to our advantage? I don't think Aenor would be feeling that. Again, at her core, Aenor is very empathetic. She doesn't like seeing other people upset. She doesn't like seeing other people hurt. And as a result of that, she tends to put a lot of stuff on her own shoulders. She wants to take care of other people, and so she neglects her own mental health and well-being. I think this is coming to the forefront again. You know, Josie is clearly upset. And, you know, Aenor doesn't want that.
Be that as it may, the Qunari must be our top priority. We can worry about the politics later.
My apologies. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Indeed. Indeed. However, this does provide us with an opportunity to speak to our companions. Now, before I do that, I think there's something in the room, because we've moved the eluvian over here. I had in my head that there was something in here. Oh well. Oh, right there. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 16. Now, I will need to double check this, but I'm pretty sure that was the final codex entry for Hard in Hightown. So you know what? In the next episode, if that was the final codex entry, I'll go through and I'll read all of them. It may end up taking the entire episode, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I like reading the codex entries.
Everything going all right so far?
Ah, there we go.
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
Oh, and you would make a better Viscount than Sebastian, because he's the current ruler of Starkhaven. We do not want Sebastian on the on the throne of Kirkwall. No, thank you. That would be a hot mess.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
And what's the deal with Bran?
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
Yeah.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
Again, just in case.
Everything going all right so far?
Okay, good stuff.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
Now then, you know what? Let's go this way first. Okay, just be on the lookout for Harlequins. Hello, Meriden. Not seeing anyone back there. You were around here last time, but not this one. Okay. Good stuff, fair dues. Blackwall.
I've been meaning to ask. Solus hasn't come back. Sent word? Anything?
I hope he's dead. No, Aenor does not hope that Solus is dead. Ooh. Again, Solus is... How Aenor feels about Solus is complicated, because they... You know, he dumped her. They're not in a relationship anymore. And she isn't necessarily, like, pining after him. I keep repeating this, but she's not like, Solus was my soulmate. He was my one and only. I'll never love again. Like, she's not doing that, but she is upset about the breakup because he lied. Because, you know, he said, yeah, I'll give you answers, and then she never got them. Like, she does still wonder, was it something I said? Was it something I did? You know, did it have nothing to do with me? I know that he lied all throughout our relationship. How much of it was true? It's those thoughts that keep her up at night and, you know, rack her heart with sadness. It's not necessarily the fact that she's no longer in a relationship with this guy. I hope that makes sense. I don't think she'd mind answering questions about it. Because to me, this reads as like a, please, don't. And yes, she was sad when she was talking to Vivienne. She said a line that I really liked. I still don't think I'm over it. You know, meaning the lies, the betrayal, all this, that, and the other. But it wasn't like, I'm gonna break into tears the next second. It wasn't anything like that. It was very understated, which I like for Aenor. So yeah, I'm like, please don't be something that... Please don't be like an angry... No, he's a dick! Like, please, just be something simple.
I've heard nothing. He's gone.
I'm sorry.
That was perfect. Yes! Thank you, game. Thank you. I do love that, you know, I hope he's dead, because Blackwall's just like, oh, Jesus. Okay, I love it. Okay. Yeah, thoughts on the council?
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
So you think that the Inquisition should stick around, okay.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra, but the commander appears to have forgiven me, finally.
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now?
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Hey, there you go. That's really all Aenor wanted for Blackwell, or Rainier. I am gonna kind of switch between the two. The fact that he, because he was separating Rainier into a separate entity, but he wasn't. That man was you. And when you do things like that, you have a separate entity for all of your bad deeds, it can become so easy to be like, oh, it wasn't me that did those horrible, horrible things. It was that side of me. It was him or her. Like, it wasn't me, but it was you. It was you. And you need to take responsibility for your actions. So I think Aenor is very proud of Rainier for doing that.
Until later.
Take care.
You too.
Need me for anything?
Okay, good stuff.
Until later.
Take care.
Alrighty then, now I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we speak with everyone and maybe we make a start on the next part of the main plot. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.
Shadow versus light, and who will stand when it is done? Magisters in fright, his destiny it calls. Inquisitor, your hand will reprimand before he falls.